I have adults graduating today. And I will give you a small story as I conclude. There's a fairly young man who left Kindu Bay, hiding in a bus to look for the auntie in Mombasa. When he arrived, because those days hakukuwa na mobile, he missed her. So he looked around, he found a job in one Yemeni place who was doing clearing and forwarding. So he started to cook tea for them. He learned Kiswahili by heart, English by heart. The owner of the business quickly noticed his learning is very fast and he was trustworthy. If you send him, he brings back change and is very meticulous. He has good soft skills. His emotional quotient is exquisite. So the Yemeni guy decides to make him a head of section. He's aging though, so he decides to go back to Yemen and leaves the shares for this guy whom he loves and the other guys. The other guys who have master's degrees and whatever, who think they're very educated, sell off their shares to him, gets a loan from a bank, and he has now grown one of the biggest logistics company. We're having a branch in Dubai and New York, and he's a Kenyan, but he's a class 2 dropout. So good is his logistic clearing and forwarding company that public universities queue to send their master's degree students to his company for internship or attachment. In fact, he must sign that you're competent so that you graduate. Now, because of the work he does, he goes to KU and tells them, hey, I'm the guy who usually signs your students to graduate. Is it possible for me to graduate with a master's? Where are your papers? Munanishika. That's the day you discover education in Kenya does not make sense. The problem that we have in education is bigger than the ones I told you before. How then do you find the knowledge in such a guy? Because for him to do what he has achieved, he must have knowledge, isn't it? Combined with latent ability, known as talent. And we said this is wrong because the Council for Adult Experiential Learning for the last 53 years in the United States have been evaluating prior experience, equating that experience with knowledge and refining it into credits which are normalized. And member universities take those credits. When they are taken, you reduce significantly your duration for learning. You might remain with just a few projects to complete. And an adult can only learn practically through a project, not a written exam. Those are the things we do in this institution. So for adults, we receive your experiential credits by evaluating your prior background. And from that, a number of you today have been able to graduate faster than you'd have taken in many universities.